What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiara, and for those who are new, welcome. So today we're going to be reacting to extreme cheapsteaks. Most of you are probably not going to believe me when I say this, but I don't think I've ever seen this show. I may have. It might re-jog some memories if I have. So I do believe this is going to be my first time. From what I understand from the show, people do crazy things to save money, and I feel like that's very applicable to this day because this economy is crazy. Let's see how crazy some of these cheapsteaks can get.
Kids leave toys all the time. If they're unclaimed, why not pick them up and take it home with you? Because they're free. We just wash it off and it's clean.
It's missing 2 wheels.
Look, I get you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I get that. But the wheels are missing. They're gone. What's she gonna do with that? I feel like it comes to a point where saving money, all for it. But when you do it like that, it's like, dang, like what does she do to deserve that?
We end up having a lot of toys that are maybe not supposed to be.
Where's that baby's head? Why did you take the head off like that? I'm convinced with some of these, they have to be doing this for the show because ain't no way some kid just playing rips off the head and leaves the body in the playground. That's a little concerning.
But for Apple Malesio, a full-time model and mom, it's even more difficult.
Why you got a pony's head on this Barbie's body? You're about to confuse this kid. She's not even gonna understand human anatomy because you're putting a horse's head on a human's body.
Suddenly, I stopped producing breast milk, so now I collect breast milk for my friends.
Did I hear that right? Hold on, wait, whoa.
So now I collect breast milk for my friends.
She uses other people's breast milk. So you're gonna starve out your friend's kids. I don't know her situation with her breast milk, but stealing other kids' milk is kind of crazy.
Amy is from my yoga class. Jessica is actually one of my coworkers. Brandy, we do play dates with her. This is Jennifer's milk. Megan's, more Jessica's. Chloe prefers Jessica's milk over anyone else's breast milk. I mean, this is her fave. She'll drink the others.
The coworkers? She better be getting some of your check. This is just my biased opinion. I don't do the whole befriending coworkers, especially in corporate. That's one thing, but taking the milk, psycho.
Drinking someone else's breast milk's a little bit weird, but...
A little?
Do you like it, Chloe?
Having a baby made me more obsessed with saving money. After college, I was cheap. But then after having a baby, it made me extremely cheap.
Okay, but I get that. The logic behind it makes sense. In college, you don't want to be spending a whole bunch of money because usually, for the most part, a job is not there. At least a really good job when you're in college. Having a baby, things get expensive. I get the concept. But taking other people's milk will never make sense. Unless you're like down bad. But I mean, that just didn't really seem like the only option.
People buy baby wipes, moist towelettes, but instead I like to make them at home.
Okay, there you go. You have moist towelettes. I use this to wipe my hands with it. This is totally reusable still, so I put it in this container. And this one is Chloe's baby wipe, so I use the wipe to wipe her.
I know you put some moisture on that, but paper towels are very rough in texture. So to slide that up the crack is, I hope she's not getting paper cuts. No. What in the heck? I'm speechless.
In the summertime, when the kids are playing outside in the pool, we can utilize that afterwards to help clean our dishes.
Those dishes are not clean. I'm really over here trying to have the benefit of the doubt. Maybe this is some fresh water, which is still weird. Don't get me wrong, that would still be weird. But he's talking about some after they swim. So you're telling me you're washing dishes with dirt specks, chlorine. Okay, maybe not chlorine because it's at the house, but hose water after your kids' dirty selves was in that pool. And then I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even be surprised if you have people over. And again, this is why you don't eat at everybody's house. Not to say everybody's like this, but people are clearly crazy.
We save money on the water bill. We save money on the electric bill. Are we going to become millionaires off of it?
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be the negative Nancy, but you're gonna be millionaires over washing dishes in the kiddie pool? That's just crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Our pots and pans broke, the handles broke off, and instead of going out and buying brand new pots and pans, Sean made this wrench that doubles as a handle, and the duct tape protects my hands from burning.
Okay. I'm trying to be compassionate here because I do understand not everyone has the best situations. Broken pans, that's common. I get it. Sometimes you just gotta be innovative. But ma'am, you have kids. These kids are watching you. These kids are watching you wash dishes in the pool, pick up a pan with a wrench. Like, you not see the problem here? They're gonna think this is okay and they can end up hurting themselves. A wrench? Really? Sizzling bacon? Really? Hot oil? Really? It's a disaster waiting to happen. Who can defend this?
A few months ago, our shower head broke, and Sean came up with a great way to fix it.
I'm finding it. What the heck is that? It's really hard to give commentary in these situations because I'm trying to be understanding, but ma'am.
Hey Chris, how's it going? I was actually wondering if you guys had any leftovers or any food that you're not using.
I've got some lettuce.
Lettuce is crazy. How do I say this? It's giving I'm downtown. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Hey, good luck.
Have a good one.
Hey, bye.
Bye.
I can only go based off of what I'm saying. By looking at this neighborhood, it is very nice. I can only assume that she can get some food from the store. Am I wrong for thinking that? Let me know.
A lot of people don't like to eat the heels of bread, but it's still good. So after a while, it makes an entire loaf worth.
That actually makes sense. I personally don't like the end either, and I throw it in the trash, and it is wasteful, I can't lie. I actually think this is clever. This is actually the first thing that we've seen that makes sense.
I bake cookies without using any power, and it doesn't make your house hot.
Is she about to...
With the car temperature at 160 degrees, she's finished baking for free in 2 hours.
I don't even know if that's cooked all the way. She got kids. It's one thing if you're like single or you're a couple and this is a lifestyle you want to do, but bro, you got kids. Okay.
I got the apartment a few years ago. I don't see the need to spend money on furniture.
What's actually normal is to not have furniture for a while. I don't think that's too crazy, but to just never want to buy it, that is definitely a personal opinion. I'm personally not gonna sit on the hardwood floor. I'm sorry. My butt's not suited up for that, but if that's what you wanna do, you got it.
I teach cooking classes. When I go to do any kind of demos, I take this all with me. I set up shop and basically do presentations to help people understand that you don't have to have a lot of money to eat well.
I honestly feel like that's normal. In our nutrition class, one of our projects was to make a budget meal for a family of 4 out of 10 bucks. That's just the reality of some people's situations. So that honestly makes 100% sense to me. And I think it's beneficial.
Showers outside, washing all my clothes at the same time saves me so much money.
But does it save you the stink? Washing your hair, I guess. Washing your clothes, those clothes are not getting clean. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm really hoping this is not in replace of washing your clothes at home or at the laundromat or something, because that's not cleaning.
You get to get your shower, you get to get your clothing clean. Are you gonna spend or not?
I know that soap tastes nasty. All that talking, all that yapping with soap falling down your face. Rinse that mouth while you're at it.
I want to take a shower, but I'm saving a whole lot of money. And what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is that people are gonna smell you when you walk. That's what's wrong. I don't like the smell of wet dog. Not to say that that's what you smell like, but I just wanted to say that.
Excellent. Oh, yeah. Lots of lobster. Look at this. This is a gold mine, man. You throw them into a pot of water, and all the meat will boil right out.
Stay away from me. You cannot go to everybody's house.
All I can see was food stacked upon each other.
This is fine dining. All right, folks. There you go.
What is that?
That's our food.
You told your family you're gonna go fine dining. Imagine someone saying, I'm gonna take you fine dining, and they take you to Golden Corral. We're at the buffet, and you can't even let them get their own food. You have to get it for them.
He grabbed 3 plates, thinking he was going to pay for 3 people. but there were 6 of us.
And why'd you have all them kids? If this is your mindset, then you just gotta be more considerate when having children. That is just not okay. I would be so pissed off. What do you mean you took all of us over to the buffet? You got a family of 6, and you're only gonna pay for half. Where's my plate?
To save on toilet tissue, I use 10 pieces, 10 squares every day. That's a daily, and we get in a little argument over that, a little petty. I try to save as much as possible.
When you take a dump, how many squares are you using? Because what you just told me is that you don't really clean yourself. If you only got 10 squares per day, what's that gonna do? 10 squares is 1 wipe. Somebody's gotta get their butt checked.
If I want to drink, make my own alcohol. One night at a bar, if you buy liquor and beers, it can run you up to $50 to $75 to $100 a night. All these ingredients here, it's no more than like $5.
That's not cheap to me. That's just smart. He's right. When you go out to buy drinks, they'll try to charge you like a whole $20 for a shot. $20 for a shot. Make it at home. I think that's clever. I think that's smart. Especially in this economy, people are getting way too greedy with these alcohol charges. So I can't even blame you.
I like to go spin on the little bike to get my workout on.
Does embarrassment no longer exist? That's equivalent to going to a mattress store and taking a nap. 1. 2, you're dirty. You're sweating. You're gonna be over here dripping sweat on stuff that people are supposed to buy. That's nasty. And we're the employees.
Most customers will come in and demo the equipment maybe 2 or 3 times before making a purchase.
Why they got her behind him like that in the confessional? There's gotta be some kind of policy. Now when you go in stores, there are signs where it says do not try, and every sign has a story. She's probably one of them.
Before I leave, I turn off all the electricity at the circuit breaker.
Oh, okay. I get the light thing, but dang.
Standby power can draw as much as 250 watts a day from major appliances.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm not an electrician, but I'm pretty sure if you turn off the power from the source, everything goes out. So you're telling me that your freezer food and your fridge food is not staying cold? You cannot go to everybody's house.
When the passengers leave the plane, I go through and check for a meal that's left by a pilot or a passenger. There's really neat stuff here.
Stephanie's idea of fine dining is bringing home what the airline's leftover. We open up a refrigerator and it looks like a deli.
The food's not staying cold.
In first class, they serve mixed nuts. In main cabin, they serve the regular nuts.
Leave us economy people alone. Ain't nothing wrong with flying economy.
The covers that go on the airline pillows are thrown away at the end of the day. Most flight attendants don't want those dirty pillows, but I found good use for them. What I do with them is I cut them into little triangles. They make, voila, the perfect coffee filter.
Oh. They're not paying her enough.
I've never approached a tenant to ask for anything. It's just my charm.
I've given RJ mostly clothes, pants, some running sneakers.
I'm just confused. Is he not getting paid to do this? Is he volunteering?
The average rent to live in Manhattan is around $3,900.
Okay, I get it. I'm in California. The prices here are crazy, but $3,900 on average for an apartment is actually insane. I always thought California was more expensive than New York, but I'm clearly wrong. Or he's lying. It's gotta be one of the two.
I'm not homeless. I have a lot of homes. Right now, I'm staying rent-free at a beautiful home in the Upper West Side.
Wow.
I've managed to live rent-free, like from place to place, babysit, dog sit, plant sit.
Wait a minute. What does he mean by that?
RJ typically house sits in over 50 places each year, and after 3 months in this loft, today is moving day.
I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but I would be skeptical. If someone's coming to my house to try to dog sit or house sit, let me find out someone's coming over to basically live with me. I would be spooked. Maybe the people in New York are nice. I don't know. That is an interesting way to skate around paying rent. All right, that's gonna be the end of this video. I wanna thank each and every one of you guys for joining, for tuning in. Thank you guys for the support. I'm really trying to show out for you guys and show up more consistently for you guys. If you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. For anyone who is new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you on the flip side. T is out.